jab. And if Ward doesn't feel comfortable with the southpaw hider-off, he can match him at any time. He's very comfortable going to the other stance from the lefty side. Once again, only two danger zones that I can see for Ward. One is if he does not use that jab, and two, even though getting away with it there, jumping in with those quick hands from too far away, maybe giving Heideroff a chance to counter him, a chance to time him. Ward suddenly showing you a third danger zone. The habit sometimes of going straight back from too close. When you go straight back like that, you're in the path of the punch. And your opponent can follow you, make you pay. Also, that, I'm sorry, Bob, go ahead.
I was going to say Ward defeated Yevgeny Makarenko, the reigning world champion. He hadn't lost in 5 years, having problems with Heideroff.
Also, another way that going straight back, as Ward has done in spots, that is one way you can allow a slower-footed, a cement-footed fighter like Heideroff, who needs to be set to punch, to still score. He can score when you're straight ahead of him, but not when you give him angles, not when you go off to the side. Then he has to move his feet, and Heideroff, not good at that.
We're gonna make him mad when we get this W, okay? Just stay focused for me for 2-minute rounds. We walk out of here with a W, okay? All right. Okay, now when you get inside, you don't try to wrestle with him. Get your hands feet over to the hook, okay? Just like the drill, okay? In this round, you gotta stay mostly to the right. I mean, to the left, to the jab hand. You hear me? Okay. Where we at, coach? Even. Okay, it's even. Now this way you gotta stay. You can't pull back, straight back, and give up a cheap shot. This way you gotta be smart and sharp for 2 minutes and turn this over for 2 minutes. Okay? All right, here we go.
Well, Teddy, Coach Abdullah, echoing your sentiment, can't go straight back. This weight class first contested in 1920. You saw the USA has 6 gold medals, the last Andrew Maynard in 1988.
Two windows of opportunity that Ward needs to keep shut. In this last round, to capture victory from Heideroff, needs to keep shut from the advantages of Heideroff. Cannot go straight back where he will allow Heideroff to come forward. Heideroff does not deal with movement well, but if you go straight back, he can come forward well.
Hey, one thing I noticed Ward is not doing, he's not moving to his left, to the jab hand of the southpaw Heideroff. He's staying in front or going to his right.
And you don't want to do that. You don't want to move into the power hand of the southpaw, the backhand, the left hand. You want to move to your left, as you said, Bob, away from the power hand and outside the lead foot of the southpaw, the right foot, where you get a better angle to that jab.
Ward steps in with a right. Heideroff blocked it.
You mentioned 2 possible windows of opportunity for Heideroff to score on. One, if Ward goes straight back. The other would be Ward coming in from too far away with those quick hands.
Sloppy bout. The heads come together there. A lot of holding.
Again, if you're cheering for the United States fighter, you want to see distance, you want to see range where he can use those legs. He can use his mobility, and he can use the jab and the quick lashing punches.
Tied at 14 with 34 seconds to go. 14-14 the score, 30 seconds to go. Ward takes the lead, but Heideroff tied it.
Just look at geography if you want to know how it's going to go down the stretch. If they're close, favors Heideroff. Distance, the man in ring, the United States representative.
Ward has taken the lead, 16-15 with 15 seconds to go. He's up by 1.
And he does it from outside. outside. And if you can hold on and kill some time here, good strategy by the mature Andre Ward.
All he's got to do is stay away.
Stay outside.
He leads by 2. Ward's up by 2 with 4 seconds to go. All he's got to do is move, and it's his.
There's distance, and now there's going to be an opportunity for Andre Ward to fight for gold.
So Andre Ward of Oakland, California, in a tight bout against Hyderov of Uzbekistan, edges it out. Here are the 2 punches that put Ward up.
Catching Hyderov as he comes in, killing some time on the inside. It's 16-15 right now. There's distance. That's good for Ward. A little space. A little space for Ward. And the opportunity to score with a right hand. And make it 17-15.
Well, these are truly road games for the U.S. boxing team here at the Peristeri Olympic Boxing Hall. You hear the cheers, but Andre Ward only hears the cheers. The 20-year-old from Oakland, California advances to the gold medal round. We'll talk with Andre Ward after this timeout. Andre Ward of the United States has advanced to the gold medal bout in the light heavyweight division as he edges out Utgarbek Hyderov of Uzbekistan. The 20-year-old Ward, well, Team USA loves Andre, and so does Kenny Rice, who's standing by.
Thanks, Bob. Andre came here telling us all 3 weeks ago he was here for the gold. You're getting that opportunity now. Congratulations on the fight tonight.
Thank you very much. Too close for my comfort. I thought maybe the fight was a little bit farther as far as the margin in my favor, but I got the win, and that's what I've been saying all week. I got the win. And as you know, all the glory goes to God and my Lord and personal Savior, Jesus Christ.
You were able to stay outside enough and get the jab in enough, it looked like. Did you realize it was tied going into the 4th round, and then you were able to pull it out in the final seconds? Looked like you were dancing away from him as much as possible.
Well, I did know the fight was tied going into the last round. That's what it's all about. We're at the Olympics, and I told you I didn't know how I was going to get the win, but God gave me the strength to get it. If it's by 1 point or 2 points, I'm happy.
And you were able to stay away in the final seconds. I guess at that time you knew that you were up at least a point or so on him.
Well, I had an idea. My coaches, they were telling me to move, but you hear so much in the crowd, you don't know who's telling you to move. So I wanted to fight and move, score a couple points and move, and I came away with the win.
Thank you very much.
Want to say hi to everybody back home?
Andre Ward from Oakland, California. He's going to the gold medal round this weekend.